Hey, everybody, welcome. I am so glad to join you tonight. So, this is just a little pregame tailgating going on. And I don't know about you, but don't get too excited. It's Perrier. Would you believe I could not find a can of beer in this house? I don't know what's going on. My husband must be falling down on the job. I wanted to just pop in here and I'm just going to see because you can comment if you give StreamYard permission, then I'll see your name and your comment. But I wanted to welcome those of you that signed up and are new to this group. And I'm also talking to you folks on YouTube also, because I want you to, come on over here so we can engage. But I want to welcome you all. I'm very excited at doing. This is a new style for me. It is coaching week. And I really think we're going to have fun. I plan on having fun. I got my hat. I got my whistle. I even have a football. And I had to get it from my neighbor, my 10-year-old neighbor. But I wanted to have a moment to kind of talk a little bit about what we're going to do, what I really hope you'll get out of it, because there's a couple of goals that I have for you to get out of coaching week. Primarily, I know that so many people may be new to marketing an online course or membership, using Kajabi or using any tool for that matter. So sometimes it's like, gosh, could somebody just show me what goes on behind the scenes and how do you, okay, the hat's getting kind of falling down on my eyes. How do I get these things? How do I put this together? How do I plan it? How do I do this? How do I do that? I'm literally recording videos as I set up this whole program this week. And what I'm doing with coaching week, you could very easily adapt for a challenge. And challenges are hugely popular. And I will tell you the reason why this isn't a challenge is I don't know about you, but I get real excited at challenges and I really start out the first day or so really excited and focused on it. And then life gets in the way. And you kind of fall down and then you're behind and then you're trying to catch up. And it just becomes one more thing on your to-do list. So the reason is the goal of this is to try and make it easy. There is no specific goal for you to do this week, except ask questions, watch training, ask more questions, get some help. If there's something that you've been struggling with, you're going to have the entire week to ask questions, but we're specifically going to open up my membership's Q&A calls. So we always have Q&A calls on Tuesdays and Thursdays, most weeks of the month. We have a couple other special events that we're not going to be doing this week. But the Q&A calls are the member favorites because anybody who's getting ready to launch, anybody who is struggling with lead generation, anyone who is trying to figure out something with their website, they bring it to Q&A call and we screen share and we talk about it and I demonstrate. And yes, sometimes I take over and I just do it for them. I want them to do it themselves, but sometimes I do it. And the goal is for you guys to get a chance to experience that. So if you've had questions, and yes, I know we've got the official Kajabi group and that there are some really smart people in there, but you're one of 27,000 people? You're going to get some really, really one-to-one answers and information this week from me. So that's the goal that I have for you. I hope that's something that you're looking for also, because you joined the Kajabi Kickstart group for some reason. And I know there are a lot of you who are brand new. I know there are a lot that are probably still just evaluating whether Kajabi's the right platform for them. So I'm going to give you what I'm calling Kajabi Fundamentals. So this is in addition to those of you that have been in the trenches with Kajabi for a while. We're going to take care of your questions, some specialized training, again, related to how do you do a challenge, how do you set certain things up. But for the newer people, Kajabi Fundamentals, which will generally be at 3 o'clock each day this week, I'm going to go over probably the most frequently asked questions. I'm going to go over products and offers. Should you build your website on Kajabi? And the answer is not definitive. It's not an absolute yes or an absolute no. And I'm going to give you the reasons why. We're going to talk about pipelines. I'm going to show all of you where I use pipelines and where I don't use pipelines, because especially on the basic plan, you're kind of limited. You don't need to be using a pipeline for certain things. So it's a bit of a grab bag, but the goal is to be responsive to what everybody here in the group really needs. So I'm hoping that's going to appeal to you all. It's going to give us an opportunity to get to know each other a little better. Hopefully, my goal is if some of you are stuck on something, we can get you unstuck and moving forward. And hopefully have a little bit of fun. Now, I'm not known for being a comedian or any of that, but I kind of got excited with this whole theme. And that's why I've got what did I do with it? My whistle on my little Kajabi founder. What do you call this? Lanyards? Yeah. So that's kind of the goal. So if you registered for Coaching Week and you were on my email list, you will get an email every morning as a reminder. There is also a link. Let me put this in the calendar. So let me grab this one. So first of all, and if you're wondering, I am using StreamYard. So there is the link. Now, hopefully that went out to Facebook because it's showing me it sent it to YouTube. So let me stick it as a banner. There we go. So Coaching Week. And the second link that's an important link is the calendar. And wouldn't you know it? See, I'm breaking my rule number 1 about the calendar is I didn't save it in my link list. Here we go. I got it now. So let's pop this guy. And this will add it to your calendar, regardless if you're using Google, Apple, Yahoo, Outlook. And it will then adjust to your time zone, because that's the real important thing too. Because if you're not in the Pacific time zone, you could be saying, what the heck, what time is 9 o'clock in my time zone, right? So you're going to get that. So, and let me put that in a banner too. This one's not as easy because it's kind of a funky link, right? But I posted it in the comments. Hopefully it shows up in the Facebook comments. So those are 2 things. So you're going to get the emails and you got the link to the calendar to know when all of the events are going to go. There's going to be a few spontaneous things. We've got some member spotlights where you can hear from members of my membership about their journey using Kajabi. And hopefully those kinds of interviews are going to give you a little encouragement and hope. So I know sometimes people get so overwhelmed. It's like, it's really difficult to, be positive about it. But we're going to talk. And I will tell you, I really do pride myself that I am pretty upfront about pros and cons. I'm pretty upfront about when things make sense and when things don't make sense. In fact, one of the trainings I'm going to give you is all about tracking your statistics, and it does not require or does not use Kajabi statistics, because I happen to think this free tool, and so far everything that I am using and recommending is free. So there's a few little extras I'm going to show you and share with you, and they're pretty much all free. And they're nice additions because Kajabi is all in one. But there are a few things that sometimes you want to use or have available to you. Like, I'm going to give you a preview. If there was a way to actually see and record the behavior of somebody on your sales page, you can. And I'm going to share with you how you can do that absolutely free. So these are little things that you don't get in like Kajabi University, because obviously it involves other tools, but I'm the queen of trying to find the freebies. So we're going to look at what are some of the free or low cost enhancements that you can use with your Kajabi site, especially when you're launching. Because if you could see and evaluate how people are interacting with your sales page, you might figure out ways that you can improve that sales page for your conversions. So anyway, if anybody has any questions, I know there was a couple of people watching. So otherwise, you can obviously ask questions under this post. I do want to let you know everything that goes on this week is recorded and available as a replay. Everything is going to be done either through using StreamYard here, or videos will be uploaded to Facebook, and those are automatically saved. We are setting up the guides. I'm going to put this one up for a while. Yeah. We're putting up the guides. So if you are new, you're probably not new to Facebook, but if groups are new to you, there is a tab at the top called Guides, and we're going to have a lot of content in there organized, all the replays of all the training and all the conversations will be in the guides, and you can find them there. So that is kind of all I wanted to talk about. Okay, I don't know why I'm showing that. Let's get rid of that banner. So join us in Coaching Week. It's all going to take place in the Kajabi Kickstart group. Those of you on YouTube, you can click that link that I posted and come over and join us, because we're going to have a lot of fun. Those of you on Facebook, if you didn't know this, I have a really well-stocked YouTube channel with lots of videos that answer a lot of the most current challenges that people have, such as getting your domain verified, adding the Facebook access token so you can run Facebook ads and ideally get some of the data back that Apple has conveniently blocked for us. So got a lot of videos there. I do weekly Facebook Lives on my Facebook page. My ever so resourceful YouTube manager takes those and edits them, cuts them up, and posts them up on YouTube into nice bite-sized videos. So we've got a lot of content there as well. So if nobody's got any questions, I just wanted to kind of get us started. And so our first event will be tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Pacific. So of course, different time zones, folks. Let's see if I can figure this out. Obviously, Eastern is going to be noontime. If you're in the UK, it's going to be 5 p.m., I'm thinking. And I'm sorry, my Australian friends, I'm thinking it's the middle of the night for you. I'm thinking it's not going to be convenient, but please come because all the replays are going to be saved. Those of you on YouTube, if you're not a fan and you don't want to, oh, Lucy, it's under my name. It's Deanna Fenton. If you do, and probably if you do Deanna Fenton Kajabi, it's going to take you right there, but definitely just Deanna Fenton and you'll find it. And there's, oh my gosh, there's tons of videos in there. Well, let's just, I will do this just for Lucy. We're going to share the screen here. It gets a little crazy when I do this, but here we go. So we're going to go to YouTube. Ooh, well, it helps if you spell it right, huh? Here we go. All righty. And just do Deanna Fenton. Yep, there I am. There I am. Oh, there I am too. That's our live right now. So if you go to videos and especially playlists, he has done a really great job. So we've got some Google Analytics information. We've got copywriting tips, talking about membership sites, how to segment your audience in Kajabi. I'm going to talk about that too. I recorded a video this morning talking about segmenting, creating a segment and segmenting your audience in Kajabi. So there are lots and lots of stuff in here. Yep, I do a lot on membership sites as well. So anyway, I hope that's helpful. Oh, you found it. Good. Awesome. I'm so glad. So that's what we've got going on. If you have questions outside of the Q&A call, so the Q&A call, the first one will be Tuesday morning, 9 a.m. Pacific, and then another on Thursday at 1 p.m. Pacific. Again, then we're going to get into later hours for folks in Europe and probably still super early for Australia. I'm sorry, but those are our normal call times. And but if you have a Q&A, if you have a Q and want an A, go ahead and post it in the group. And if it requires it, I'll pop in a quick Loom and show you how to resolve it. So if there has just been something that's frustrating and you haven't been able to figure it out, let me know. Post a question. We've got over 800 people in that Facebook group, and I think it's going to be fun. I think we're going to have a really good time. So thank you all for joining me. I will look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning for our kickoff, and have a great evening wherever you are, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.